Sis, long time no see. Janet, it's been a while. How have you been?
I'm fine.
I have something more important to report to you. How's Bob, your husband, doing these days?
Bob, well, he's the same as usual. What about him?
Sis, I'm sorry. I'm his lover. We are in love with each other.
Huh? What are you talking about? Bob and I are married, and you're his sister-in-law. You can't be his girlfriend, can you? If you really are in a relationship, I think you'd call it an affair. I'd call it an affair.
Huh? I'm the cheating partner. That's impossible. His true love is me. You're just his wife, and he doesn't love you at all. I'm his true love, not a flirt.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to get into it, so let's just say you're his true love. What do you, his true love, have to report to me?
Of course I have something to tell you. I contacted you because I have a favor to ask. I'll get straight to the point. I want you to leave him. Get a divorce. Because of you, we are both in trouble.
Huh? What did I do? You're the one who stole from me without permission, aren't you? I don't deserve to be called a nuisance.
It's because an old ugly woman like you is clinging to him forever. We want to get married, but we can't. Don't get in the way of us loving each other.
You're going to be an old lady sooner or later. You shouldn't talk like that.
You're so annoying with your old lady sermons. Besides, I'm pregnant now. It's his baby.
Is it true?
There's no way I would lie about something like this. I'm 8 months pregnant right now. If you don't divorce him soon, this baby will be a fatherless child. The child is innocent. Don't you feel sorry for the baby? Besides, he is a company president, rich, and lives in a big mansion. A young, beautiful, fashionable girl like me would be perfect for him. If there was an old lady like you beside him, he will be unhappy. Sis, you should quickly let him go.
I understand what you mean, Ellen. You're right. The child is innocent. I'll talk it over with him right away, so can you give me a minute?
Okay. In exchange, you'll definitely divorce him. I'll only wait a little bit.
Have you contacted Ellen lately?
Huh? I haven't.
She just dropped me a message. It's useless to berate me. She told me. She says she's pregnant with your child.
Why did you... I told her I'd tell you. Why would she tell you?
How would I know about that? I'm the one who wants to hear it. You know how old she is?
Oh, well, I think she's 25.
She is 24. Bob, you're 45. She wasn't even born when you became an adult. How could you have an affair with a girl the same age as your child? How can you do that? You must be sick. You can't live without cheating, can you? And I can't believe you would even go out with my sister. Have you forgotten that the last time you cheated on me, you said it would never happen again?
No, that's what I remember, but it was just an impulse. Maybe I'm really sick.
Do you think you're kidding me? I said I'd divorce you if you did it again.
It was my fault. I won't cheat on you ever. Please don't just divorce me.
You're right. You're the CEO of a company. If it gets out that you, the CEO of a company, had gone out with a girl over 20 years younger than you and she is a sister-in-law and that you got divorced, your credibility would be ruined. You would lose all your business partners, especially the chairman of the biggest client doesn't like that kind of dishonesty. He never forgives anyone who cheats or betrays others. He can never forgive them and he doesn't want to see them again. If he finds out, it could be the end of your company, right?
You're right. So please, don't divorce me.
Huh? Then what about Ellen? She's 8 months pregnant, so she has to have the baby, right?
I'll take care of that.
What do you mean? Maybe you'll just recognize her and give her child support?
Isn't that the only way?
You scumbag. She is my sister. Either way, you're being disloyal. I'm sure the chairman will abandon you. I'm so tired of this. She's pregnant, so you should take responsibility. Why don't you take responsibility and marry Ellen? Don't worry, I'll agree to the divorce.
What? No. Divorce is not good for me.
Why? If it's an amicable divorce, you won't be bothered, will you?
What?
As long as it doesn't get out that you cheated on me, right? I'll give you a good reason and pretend it's an amicable divorce. So why don't you get married before the baby is born? No alimony. no property division in exchange. And if you do me one more favor, that's it. What do you think? Don't you think that's a good deal?
What? Really? You'll divorce me on those terms? You don't have the advantage.
There's the benefit of getting rid of the cheating husband. How many times have you done this? I'm sick of hearing from the mistresses. Our kids are grown. They've grown up and living their own lives. It's time for us to break up. Let's just take what we have on our own and call it a day.
Are you serious? Are you sure? No, wait. What the hell is this do me one more favor thing? You're not a bad guy, are you?
No, not at all. Just don't contact the person you're cheating on me with until my divorce is final.
What? That's it? That's all it takes to get a divorce?
Yes. If you want to hide the affair, you should leave as little evidence as possible. After the divorce, you can do whatever you want. So, what are you going to do? Are you getting a divorce or not?
I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting a divorce. I'll divorce you if I can hide the affair. Thank you for everything. I'm sorry I've been so selfish. I'm really grateful to you, Janet. Let's both move on with our new lives and be happy.
Okay. On your way home, go to the city office and get the divorce papers and write them down. I'll write the rest and send them to you.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you.
I need to check something.
It's sooner than I thought. I can't believe you acted so quickly, big sister. You're so understanding and really helpful. You contacted me right away, which means you're divorcing him, right? So, when are you getting a divorce?
Before that, let me ask you something. Ellen, do you know that you committed adultery?
What are you trying to say?
It means that you made a move on a man who has a wife.
I know that, but I don't think it was my fault. The man I fell in love with happened to be married to someone else. That can't be helped, can it?
You're thinking very selfishly, aren't you? Maybe that's what you want to think. Legally, you're not allowed to take away someone who's married. My husband and you cheated on me, and that's why I'm divorced. I need you to clean up your mess.
Settlement? Does that mean I have to pay?
You're more perceptive than I thought. Do you know what alimony is? That's what I want you to pay.
I understand.
You're so understanding.
How about $50,000?
$50,000? That's a big number.
I don't know what the going rate is, but, well, I can afford $50,000 and I'm sure you would agree. Your husband, who is a rich CEO, left you. I'll pay you $50,000 and you'll spend your old age miserably. I'll pay you $50,000. You can get divorced as soon as possible.
You're not only understanding, but also generous. That's a big help to me. Are you sure you're okay with paying $50,000?
It's no problem at all. He is the president. He can afford it, can't he? I'll pay it with the power of love between us.
Oh, I see. Well, since you offered it to me, I'll take it without hesitation. Of course, you'll pay me in one lump sum, right? If we split it up, you'll be stuck with me for years, right? You don't want that, do you?
Of course I don't want that. If you get divorced, don't ever show your face in front of him again.
Then it's decided. Alimony must be paid in one lump sum. I'll send you a settlement agreement stating that. Can you just sign it and send it back to me? Then I'll divorce him right away.
Okay, I'll write it and send it to you the same day I get it. So get divorced as soon as possible, sis.
Okay. Well, I got the settlement papers today, so as promised, I filed for divorce right away. Now we're strangers.
Yay! Thanks, sis. Then we can get married, right? Thank you so much for letting go of the rich CEO. You're too understanding, sis. I don't know if I should say this, but you're too good-natured for your own good, aren't you?
Do what you want with the rest.
Thanks. Because of me, you're going to have a hard life. I'm sorry for that. You've gone from being the company president's wife to an old lady. I hope you'll spend your alimony money well for your old age.
Oh yeah, speaking of alimony, I've been wondering if I could ask you a question.
Oh, you have a question? I can't help it. Okay. You're just a sad old lady who was left by a rich husband. I'll answer any questions you have.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask you something. How are you going to pay the $50,000 alimony? You said you and Bob would pay it with the power of love. He doesn't have any money.
Again? Bob is a company president, you know. You're kidding.
It's not just money. He doesn't even have anything that could be converted into money. He's broke. With all due respect, I don't think you have any money either. I was just wondering how you could plan on paying for it.
Huh? I know you're shocked that Bob left you. You're not making any sense. I can tell right away that you are lying. Even if it's true that he doesn't have any money, he has such a big house and a luxury car. If the need arises, he can sell them and get a lot of money out of them.
The car and the house are mine, in my name. They're not his. That's why he can't sell them.
Huh?
This is the 5th he's cheated on me. I tried to divorce him each time. He cries, he apologizes, he clings to me. Then he shouldn't have cheated on me. He is sick. Every time he cheats on me, he gives me his property.
What? What do you mean he cheated on me 5 times?
What? You didn't know? Well, there's no way he'd tell you something so inconvenient. He's had a lot of flings in his life. Like you, they contacted me and asked me to divorce him.
Huh? You're kidding. He said I'm the one.
But they weren't as serious as you. The second cheating woman gave up when I asked her to pay alimony. The third cheater realized he had no money. She left on her own. I said to the 4th cheater, "You're still young. You don't want to ruin your life with an old man who doesn't have anything." She woke up and told me she was sorry and that she was leaving him. It's natural to think that it's not worth it to have an old man who's lost everything, right?
Wait a minute. What do you mean he has no money? I haven't heard anything about it.
So he's cheated on me 4 times now. He gave me all of his money as alimony for cheating on me. The first time it was all his savings from when he was single. The second time he sold his watches, jewelry, and other precious metals. With the third, he gave me his car and his savings after we got married. For the 4th, he changed the house in my name. Of course, he took care of the mortgage. If he divorces me, he would have nothing left. His monthly income, the house, and the car loan. He's a vain and spendthrift person. He has no savings.
What? Huh? You're kidding.
Nope, it's true. I got his savings after marriage when he had his 3rd affair. He always tried to spend all the money he earned. I managed his paycheck and built up our savings. After I got that as alimony, I didn't do it. He doesn't even know what a savings account is. Even the savings from his single days he gave me from the 1st affair was tiny.
Huh? Why didn't you tell me that he didn't have any money like you did before?
We are sisters. I'm tired of it too. You said you wanted to marry him so badly. I decided to divorce him, that's all. I'm also angry at you for trying to steal your sister's husband.
Then how am I supposed to pay $50,000 in alimony? I thought he would pay it for me.
That's why I'm asking you that. You promised me a lump sum. I won't accept installments or anything like that now. You have to pay it in one lump sum, even if you have to borrow money. By the time your kid is in middle school, he'll be retired. By the time your child reaches adulthood, he'll be nearly 70 years old. You're buying an old man in exchange for $50,000.
Impossible! 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 I don't want him. I'll return him to you.
He's non-returnable. I don't care if you guys get married or split up, as long as you wire me the alimony in one lump sum.
Oh no.
And then I'll be waiting for the payment. I'm cutting ties with you now, so I'll block your WhatsApp too.
Sis, wait a minute.
Janet? Ellen got really mad and called me. What did you say to her? She even said she can't marry me after all. What the hell is going on?
I only asked for alimony. I told her that since she stole you from me, she should pay me the alimony. She offered me $50,000 for the P.
What? $50,000? There's no way she has that kind of money.
She was going to make you pay it.
Huh? Me?
So I told her you have no house, no car, no savings. That's all.
Huh? You're right, I don't have any money, but the house and the car are mine.
Huh? Perhaps you forgot. You gave them to me as compensation for cheating on me. I changed the name of the car and the house. I let you use the car and you still live in the house. Did you think they were yours?
Oh.
You're such an idiot. All you think about is having an affair, right? I'll tell you why I divorced you without any property division and without any alimony. Because I have nothing more to squeeze out of you. I'd lose money if I got a share of my property.
No, wait. Wait a minute, Janet. let's talk about it again. Let's do it right.
There's nothing to talk about. We're divorced. We're strangers. And Ellen asked me not to see you again after the divorce. You're going to marry her, right? Why don't you think of a way to make her happy without money?
No, seriously, wait. There's no way she'll pay $50,000 in alimony.
She says she'll pay it. She also decided the amount, so don't ask me.
Why? Why did this happen?
She promised to pay the alimony in one lump sum. I'll ask for it as soon as possible.
Oh no.
I'm moving out soon. My daughter and her husband in LA want me to come live with them. So I'm selling my house, my car, everything. I'm moving to LA.
What? LA? Huh? When did my daughter get married? She's in LA now?
Oh, you have no idea. When your own daughter was studying in LA, you enjoyed having an affair with the first one. She found out about the affair. She didn't want you at her wedding, so she didn't invite you. Even now she says, I cut off my relationship with you. By the way, my son is also married and just recently had a baby. Did you know that?
Oh my god.
You got what you deserved. Well, good luck with raising a baby. Okay, bye. Bob called me and texted me several times. I blocked him and refused to receive any calls. Because I didn't want him to come to my house, I sold my house and decided to stay in a hotel until I left for LA. I sold the house and the car for a very good amount of money. I enjoyed a luxurious hotel life. Bob and Ellen had a big dispute about alimony. He told her to take care of the $50,000 alimony by herself. Ellen was furious and stormed into the company and revealed all about the affair. The biggest client gave up on him. The employees began to look at him with disdain. It seems that it was no longer a matter of alimony. I'm sure everyone around him was very upset because he had an affair with his sister-in-law. How will this settle things now that they are going to have a baby? I don't know, since they are no longer related to me. I moved to LA without any troubles. Thanks to my daughter and her husband, every day is fresh and fun. I still have a lot of money to spare. I'm just going to chill for a while.
Anne, starting tomorrow, my older sister and niece will be staying with us, so I need you to get a set of bedding and a baby crib ready for today.
Huh? What do you mean? I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying. Can you explain it clearly?
Well, Charlotte's getting a divorce from her husband.
Really? Why?
I don't know all the details, but she called earlier and said she left him. She has nowhere else to go, so she asked if she could stay at our place.
And you agreed just like that? Without even asking for a reason? You know I don't get along well with her, right? She's always making fun of me for not having kids and calling me ugly. Living with someone like her is impossible. And starting from tomorrow? It's so sudden. Do you really think I can prepare a baby crib by today?
It's not about whether you can or can't. You must get it ready. Are you saying it's okay for them to be on the streets? You want them to sleep outside?
I never said that. But why us? They should ask someone else. Wouldn't it make more sense to rely on your parents?
Well, apparently, she got turned down by them. Mom and Dad can be so cold.
They must have had a good reason for turning her down, don't you think?
Geez, why do you always say such mean things? Is it because she called you ugly you're getting back at her? The fact that she's prettier than you and has a daughter is just reality. So what can you do, right?
That might be true, but some things shouldn't be said. By the way, how long are they planning to stay?
I mean, asking that makes it seem like you're telling them to leave early. Can't you be a little more sympathetic? She's already suffering enough after her separation.
Come on. You should have figured that out before agreeing to live together. Otherwise, it's gonna drag on. What if they plan to stay for a while, not just a few days?
I planned for them to stay as long as they need. So what's the problem?
There are plenty. Our place isn't big enough for 4 people to live together comfortably. And we'll need them to chip in for groceries, utilities, and stuff.
Seriously? You're so cheap. Cut me some slack. Anyway, I managed to get her to give us 1 day to prepare. So I'm counting on you to get the baby crib and other things.
It's too last minute.
You should ask some friends with older kids if they can lend you one. Just use your head a little, okay?
Got it. I'll ask a friend about the baby crib. So, please come home early today. I want to talk about this, so please. Hi, Anne. The move is finally done. Dealing with the movers was so exhausting. Oh, I thought you guys would come after we got home. You mentioned movers. Did you really bring that much stuff? Yeah, I'm getting a divorce, so I don't want everything to go to my ex, you know? I brought all my favorite furniture and appliances. Your stuff was in the way, and I couldn't fit everything. So I crammed your clothes and other things all into the back room. We'll be using the big room next to the living room, okay? Why did you do that without asking? I did! I got Louis's permission, okay? But seriously, our place isn't that big. And you're already inside the house? How did you even get in? How long do you plan to stay with us? You're annoying. Stop asking me questions. I just thought I should let you know the move is done. I'm tired, so I'm crashing for a bit. Huh? Hey, Charlotte? I just heard from Charlotte. She and her baby are already at our place, saying the move is done. No one's home right now, so what's going on? It's not polite for them to come when we aren't even there. I really want to rush back and check, but I have a crucial meeting today that I can't skip. I can't go home now. And she said the movers came and brought a ton of stuff in. She dumped my things in the back room without asking. She's planning to use the big room next to the living room. When I told her not to do things without permission, she said she got your approval. Is that true?
Ugh. I'm busy working, but you keep bothering me with your messages.
I'm busy too, but it's an emergency. Answer my questions.
Yeah, it's true.
What the heck? First of all, I asked you to come home early yesterday to discuss the matter, but you didn't come back all night. You've been staying out without telling me a lot lately.
You're so annoying. I couldn't finish work until late, so I had to stay near the office.
Then you should have let me know. I was waiting for you all night, you know?
I was tired and just fell asleep, so what could I do? Are you texting me just to say that?
No, not only that. It's weird she brought so much stuff that it doesn't all fit. She's not just bringing immediate necessities, but furniture and appliances too. She's planning to stay for a while, isn't she? With her doing whatever she wants, I'm worried about what's next.
It's not whatever she wants. I gave her permission and a spare key. I said she could do as she pleases, haha.
Are you kidding me? It's not your house, it's ours. You can't just do things without asking me.
You're too nitpicky. You live there too, but I'm the head of the household, right?
Huh?
Regardless of what you say, it's decided that my sister and niece you hate so much will live with us. If you have a problem with it, leave.
Fine, I'm leaving. And we're getting divorced.
Divorce?
Yes. Why? You want me to leave, right? Well, I want to divorce you. Since we both agree, there's nothing more to say.
That's true, but once you leave, you have nowhere to go, do you? You can't do anything on your own. If you apologize now, I'll let it slide, haha.
You're right. You're the one to apologize. But it's too late. I've had enough. Even if you do, divorce is final.
Huh? Why do I have to take that from you? I'm the one who wants a divorce.
Okay, great. I'm going to pack my essentials and leave today. I'll file a petition right away.
Haha, you're moving back in with your folks? Figures. Someone like you with no skills can't survive on their own without relying on them. Fine, do whatever you want. Ah, finally, I'll be rid of your nagging. Time to party tonight.
Say whatever you want. Just make sure to go through with the divorce. You know, Anne, I have a hunch. Did you come back, pack up, and leave? I was knocked out till now and thought you'd be back by now, but neither you nor Louis are here. Yeah, you were totally out. Poor thing, your daughter was wailing with hunger. You didn't even wake up despite all that noise. After feeding her, she settled down and went back to sleep. I was exhausted. What else can I say? Moving just isn't for someone as fragile as me. I'll leave the rest to Louis. I see. As you predicted, I've moved out of the house. Once the meeting I absolutely had to attend was over, I left work early. I packed up just the essentials and shipped them to my parents' house, so you can throw out the rest. Wait, does that mean you guys are divorcing? Yep. Wow, sorry, I guess. It kind of looks like I kicked you out. Not kind of. I think that's exactly what happened. But I was already considering a divorce, so in a way, you gave me the push I needed. Thanks for that. Oh, really? Then you should be thanking me even more. It seems you siblings are misunderstanding something. So let me make it clear. You guys are going to be kicked out of that house, and you'll be facing a lot of trouble ahead. I think you'll regret what you've done to me. What are you talking about? That's impossible. We just moved in. Why would you have to leave this house? It's not big, but it's stylish and nice. It felt cramped with you, but for the three of us, it's perfect. Really comfortable. Well, since we probably won't see each other again, let me tell you this. I really hate you. I figured that without you having to say it. Did I ever do something to you? Not really, no. Then why? I just couldn't stand that someone as ugly as you was my brother's wife. Ugly again. Even if I'm ugly, did that bother you in some way? Shut up, ugly! Just hurry up and get divorced, all right?
Hey, I got home from work and found a document waiting for me. And it's from a law firm. What's this about? Did you seriously hire a lawyer? I thought we were having an uncontested divorce.
I never said that. I knew someone like you would try to dodge paying alimony and maybe even run off. So I left it to the professionals.
What? You were the one who asked for the divorce first. Why should I have to pay alimony?
See, I knew you'd play dumb like that. I can see right through you.
What are you talking about?
Did you think I hadn't noticed anything? I know you've been cheating for the last 6 months.
What?
You hardly come home half the week. Even the densest person would figure it out.
Hey, don't make baseless accusations without proof.
It's not baseless. Of course I have proof.
You must be kidding.
I had my suspicions, but no solid evidence. You stopped coming home and Charlotte's nasty messages became relentless. I was at my limit and decided a month ago to hire a private investigator. I thought if you were cheating, I'd file for divorce. Turns out, you weren't just cheating. You were playing around like you were still a bachelor.
Playing around?
Am I wrong? You've been cheating on me with not only 1 but 3 women, right? Well, no wonder you never had time to come home, huh? And just when I was planning the divorce, you decided to have Charlotte move in with us. You know how much I hate her. You can go to hell. I'm not going easy on you. You better pay the alimony.
Fine, I'll pay. Whatever. You think that'll drag me down to hell? I'm doing better than most guys my age. Don't underestimate me.
Yeah? Well, you're about to lose your house and job. Let's see if you can still say that.
What do you mean? Why would I lose my house and job? You're talking nonsense.
My dad is starting the process to evict you guys from the house. He'll be in touch with more details.
Why is he involved in this?
You can't be serious. That house is his, so of course it'll be returned to him after the divorce. Why would you think you could keep living there?
No way. It was given to us.
It wasn't given. It was lent to us for free. And even if it were given, I'd get it after the divorce. He said he was sick of looking at it and decided to sell it. It's in a popular area, so it'll sell quickly. You'd better start packing.
You've got to be kidding me. But as for losing my job, I've no clue what you're talking about. I can't see how you or your dad could make that happen.
It's not us.
Then who's saying such nonsense?
Have you looked into why Charlotte got divorced?
No, but that's irrelevant right now.
Oh, but it is. She was cheating.
What? She was? I thought she was the one being cheated on, so I didn't bring it up to avoid rubbing salt in the wound.
That's why your parents were mad and turned her away.
Oh, now I get it. But why would I lose my job over that? It has nothing to do with me.
You both work for the same company, right?
Yes, but...
Her affair partner's wife is the CEO's daughter.
No way.
I've been friends with her since high school. She suspected her husband was cheating and talked to me about it. I had no idea his mistress was your sister. When she found out, she told her father, the CEO of your company.
This can't be real.
He dotes on his daughter. Of course he's furious with his son-in-law, but he also hates the mistress. When he learned she worked for his company and that her brother, you, also worked there and cheated on me, he lost it. My friend said she's never seen him so angry. I've known her family for a long time and they've always treated me well.
This world is too small.
Your company's motto is family first, right? The CEO always says people who don't value family can't be trusted. You and your sister betrayed your families, so don't expect to keep your jobs.
This is insane. Getting fired just for cheating?
Just for cheating? Maybe it's just that to the cheater, but it deeply hurts the one who was cheated on. Don't you get that?
I'm sorry.
I don't know the exact details, but there's something in the company policy about firing employees for actions that betray their families.
What kind of company policy is this?
One that values family. It's a wonderful place. It's sad that you can only speak of it this way. I'm glad to be divorcing you. Losing your home and your job and paying alimony seems like fitting consequences. Good luck, you two. Bye.
Anne, please. I'm sorry. I'll break up with them all. Let's start over. Anne? I never thought it would come to this.
My father's house, where we had been living, sold quickly, and Louis and Charlotte were kicked out. Around the same time, they both got fired and turned to their parents for help along with a young daughter. But they refused to leave the girl in their care. They took in the girl and Louis and Charlotte were turned away. They used their meager savings to move into a rundown apartment. I hear they constantly fight in the cramped space. Unable to secure stable jobs, they're working multiple part-time jobs in the neighborhood now. Both siblings committed adultery and were eventually dumped by their partners. Since we live in a small town without much entertainment, Their infidelities and the reason for their termination were spread like wildfire. They're facing a lot of gossip and snide remarks at their workplaces and feeling ashamed. I hear from a mutual acquaintance that despite all this, they're sticking to their part-time jobs to pay the alimony. I hope they reflect on their actions through this tough time. As for me, I'm helping out at my parents' restaurant now. I moved back home because they, being older now, were considering closing the business. I've been helping out since I was a kid and even have a chef's license. When I told them I was considering taking over the restaurant, they were really happy. I hope to find a partner someday who will help me run the place.
if I come with you?
Of course it is. Are you out of your mind?
Don't be rude, I'm not crazy. We sisters have been together since we were little. You'd feel uncomfortable without me on your trip, wouldn't you? I'll be your guardian.
I'm an adult. I don't need a guardian. Besides, a honeymoon is for the newlyweds. That's enough of your selfishness.
It's not fair, Ashley.
What?
I want to go to LA too.
If you want to go on your own. You don't have to come along with me on my honeymoon.
There's no point in going alone.
Why don't you go with your friends then?
That's meaningless too. I want to go with you on your honeymoon.
What? What's with that?
I'm your big sister and you got married before me, and the guy you married to is a very handsome guy who works for a prestigious company. We're sisters, and it's not fair that you get the juicy part.
I don't mean to be not fair. Why don't you find someone nice and get married too?
Don't make it sound so easy. You should try to understand how I feel that I'm not lucky enough to meet anyone. Most of the people at my workplace are women. Even if I go to a party, I can't find a decent guy.
Maybe you're aiming too high. You've been with a few guys before, right?
Relationships and marriage are two different things. Marriage is for life, right? You never want to compromise.
I don't think there are many people who fit your ideal. My husband is a typical office worker, even though he works for a prestigious company, and he's not even extremely good looking.
That pisses me off. Your attitude of being so easygoing. That's how you make fun of me for not being able to get married.
No, I'm not making fun of you. I've been through a lot myself. I still haven't made friends with my husband's parents. That's why we couldn't even have a wedding. And so we just got registered. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with my in-laws. I have concerns too, you know.
But it's still not fair.
What?
You don't have to deal with your husband's family. If you don't like them, you don't have to go out with them. Just having a high-spec husband is enough.
Anyway, I'm not taking you on our honeymoon.
Hey, why not?
I told you that a honeymoon is for just the newlyweds. Don't make me keep explaining it to you. I'll see you later.
Wait a minute. Ashley, give me the detailed itinerary of the trip. You're ignoring me. You'll see. I'm definitely coming on your honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm coming home soon. I'm on the train now.
Hey, Ethan. You left work earlier than usual today.
Because we're going on our honeymoon tomorrow. My boss was very considerate and said I must have things to prepare. So he let me go home on time.
I see, that's great.
Ashley, you've been busy with work recently. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Let's take it easy in LA.
Yeah, it's just...
Huh? What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Last week, I got a text from my sister. She said something outrageous. She insisted on following us on our honeymoon.
What?
I haven't heard from her since. I'm sure she's not coming, but she's my sister, and I don't know what she'll do.
It's true that your sister is a bit of a strange person, but why is she following us on our honeymoon?
My sister has always been a selfish person who always had to be better than me. She doesn't like the fact that I got married first, so she has been picking at me. She says it's not fair that you get the juicy part.
I remember when I went to your parents' house to say hello. She was smiling and nice to me, but she was staring at you with a terrible look on her face.
She said she couldn't forgive me for marrying a high-spec husband.
What's so high-spec about me? I'm just an ordinary office worker.
She doesn't believe me even if I say so.
I guess she's prone to assumptions.
I'm worried we'll bump into each other on our honeymoon.
But you haven't told her any details, did you? Like the exact place in LA? Or what time our flight is leaving, right?
No, I only told her we're going to LA next week.
Then we should be fine. Even if your sister comes after you, the chance of bumping into her in LA is very small.
That's true.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about your sister. Let's enjoy our honeymoon.
Ashley, I'm sorry.
Huh?
You're in LA, right?
Yes, but...
Where do you think I am now?
I don't know.
Actually, I'm in LA right now.
What? You're really here?
Ashley, you must have been caught off guard. I haven't contacted you since the other day. So, did you think I gave up?
Well, it's not like giving up anything. I thought there was no way you'd come along on your sister's honeymoon.
Well, too bad. I found out from Mom the dates of your trip. I made all the arrangements and came on the same day.
Wow, you're very proactive. But I guess we won't be seeing each other here. Have fun on your trip.
You know, you're playing it easy like that, but now you're getting frustrated and stomping your feet in frustration, aren't you?
Why?
Because it was supposed to be your honeymoon, but it turned out to be a solo trip. And your husband left you before you left for your trip. Poor you. It's so funny that your honeymoon turned into a heartbreak trip.
A solo trip? What are you talking about?
There's no point in being stubborn. I'm sorry I stole your husband.
Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, it's fine that you're in LA. Why am I supposed to be alone?
Ashley, do you know why I wanted to come with you on your honeymoon?
No, not at all.
It was to get your husband.
What?
But I didn't think it would be so easy to get your husband. You guys were newlyweds, but I guess he couldn't resist my charms. We made love at the hotel right away. Your husband is crazy about me.
Oh, I see.
Hey, what's with the attitude? That cold reaction? Aren't you frustrated that your husband was taken away from you?
I'm sorry, but I can't get along with your farce any longer. I'm going to have lunch with my husband now. See you later.
Oh no, Ashley. You're going to have lunch alone, aren't you?
No, I'm going with my husband.
Well, since you came all the way to LA, I hope you'll enjoy your trip alone. I'm sure your husband will contact you and ask you to leave him officially. You'll just have to accept it, won't you?
Well, we're not communicating well with each other at all.
That's because you keep lying. Why don't you just admit defeat?
I'm not trying to compete with you. I haven't lied at all. It's too much trouble, so I'll let it go. Anyway, I'm busy now. Bye.
Oh my god, what a miserable little sister you are. It's like you're so shocked that I took your husband away from you that you can't accept the reality. I'm going to marry him as soon as I get back from my trip. Ashley, you lied about getting married. You didn't register the marriage yet. Well, thanks to that, he didn't have to file for divorce. I'm glad he could smoothly marry me. I'll invite you to the wedding, so look forward to it. You couldn't have the wedding because you didn't get along with his parents. I'll make use of my excellent communication skills to get along with his parents and make the wedding happen. I'll make a gorgeous wedding happen. Ashley, are you still in LA? I just came back to my hometown and submitted the marriage certificate right away. I'm so happy. Now we are officially married. Don't be so stubborn and travel alone. Why don't you just come home and find someone else? Though I don't really care about you. I'm going to his parents' house now to say hello. The order is reversed because of the sudden marriage, but I still have to greet his parents properly. Hey, Ashley, are you listening to me? Hey, you're not reading my texts at all. I see, you're ignoring me again. Well, it can't be helped. I know you're mad at me for taking your husband away from you. It's too painful to look at my texts, isn't it? I'm sorry I got carried away. But I'll be happy on behalf of you, so please forgive me. Bye!
Oh, you've been texting me, sis? I'm sorry, I was out sightseeing all day and didn't notice. I mean, did you and my husband get married? Your intense delusion is scaring me. I've already registered my marriage. I'm in LA with my husband. Maybe you want to harass me, but there's no way you're marrying me. Honestly, it's depressing, so please don't talk about it anymore. Bye.
Ashley, answer the phone.
So annoying. What do you want?
Why don't you answer the phone when I've called you so many times? I have something important to tell you.
Because you're so persistent, Carol. What's so important? I'm tired of hearing that you stole my husband.
No, it's the opposite.
Huh?
I'll give him back to you after all.
What? What do you mean, give him back?
I'm divorcing him. I'm sorry I took him from you. I don't care if I pay alimony, just help me get a divorce.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. What now? Divorce who?
Your ex-husband. I'm sure he was very handsome, but looks can be deceiving. He's not a high-spec man, but he's a terrible, terrible man.
A terrible man?
How could you marry such a man? He doesn't work for a prestigious company. He's a part-time worker. He's still living off his parents' money. That's not a high-spec man at all.
What are you saying? Well, high spec or not, my husband has a full-time job. He's already independent from his parents.
Huh? Where's the independence? He says he won't get a job because there's something he wants to do, but he's just wandering around. Of course he doesn't have money to rent an apartment, so he says he's going to live with his parents after getting married. I don't want to live with my in-laws as soon as we're newlyweds.
Oh, did you go say hi to his parents?
That's the worst part. His father and mother agreed on the marriage, which was nice, but they said, now that you're marrying our son, you should do this and do that, blah blah blah. We can't wait to see our grandchildren, blah blah blah. They both had very old-fashioned values. I can already see them snubbing me. I don't want to be a part of a family with people like that.
Hey, Carol, are you saying that... Is it Terry who you got married to?
That's right, it's Terry. But why are you asking me that? He's your ex-husband. You know his name at least.
I see. So that's how it is.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
I finally figured it out. I knew we weren't on the same page. Carol, you think you stole my husband, but the man is not my husband.
What do you mean? Terry is your ex-husband, right?
No, he's my husband's little brother. My husband's name is Ethan.
Huh?
That means Terry is my brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law? What are you talking about? I know exactly what your ex-husband looks like.
But you've only met my husband once, right?
When he came to our parents' house to say hello, right? I remember him. He's so handsome. Don't fool me by telling me crazy story.
Well, my husband and Terry are brothers with the same faces. They're about the same height and have similar hairstyle. People often mistake them as twins.
Wait a minute. Now, why was the brother at the airport? Maybe Terry was also planning to come with you guys on your honeymoon?
No, only my sister would think such an insane thing.
Then why? Terry was sitting alone at the airport lobby. I thought he was meeting up with you.
The day we were leaving for our honeymoon, Terry drove us to the airport.
What? That means the man I called out to at the airport was...
It seems it was Terry, after he saw us off.
No way.
Come to think of it, my husband told me earlier, Terry had a strong desire to get married for a long time. When he heard that my husband, his brother, was getting married, he seemed very jealous.
What?
Unlike you, he didn't have the idea of stealing his brother's marriage partner. That's such a horrible idea. But while he had a strong desire to get married soon, you approached him. He must got all excited to get married.
How is that possible? Just because he was approached by a woman, he suddenly went to LA with a woman he didn't know. Isn't that a little too casual?
Well, you're the one who asked him out. Besides, I heard Terry doesn't have a regular job and has plenty of time. Thanks to him, we were able to get a ride to the airport.
So that's what happened. At least now I know I married the wrong guy.
So, what are you going to do now? Are you divorcing Terry?
Neither Terry nor his parents would allow me to divorce him. When I told them I wanted to break up with him, Terry got angry and said, "You're the one who asked me out." And Terry's parents said that since I married him, I should fulfill my duties as a wife.
Oh, well, that's tough. But I guess it can't be helped that Terry is angry with you.
Don't say that like it's someone else's problem. It's your fault in the first place.
Why me?
Because you didn't tell me that your husband has a brother who looks exactly like him. You didn't tell me.
I didn't even know he had a brother until recently. My husband didn't get along with his parents or his brother for a long time. He didn't talk much about his family to me, so I have not had much contact with his family yet. I've told you about them before, haven't I?
That's not fair.
Huh?
It's just not fair. You got a high-spec husband, and I'm forced to marry a part-time worker. It's so unfair, even though we're sisters.
You deserve it. You're the one who got it all wrong and married Terry. Besides, Terry is handsome. He's your type, right? Terry seems to have a gentle personality. If he finds a job, you guys will be able to live on your own.
I don't even know when he'll get a job. I can't stand the thought of living with his parents. Oh, I've got an idea. Ashley, let's trade husbands.
What?
Why not? They're both good looking. You should give Ethan to me and marry Terry.
Unbelievable. How did you come up with that idea?
Because you work for a better company and get paid more than me. You can support Terry, and you're not as pretty as me, but you're pretty enough. I'm sure Terry will like you too.
No way. Why should I marry someone I don't like?
Ashley, please, give me Ethan. I'll make him happy for sure.
I don't want to. You should be happy with the husband you chose.
I can't. I can't be happy with Terry.
I don't care what you say. Well, if you really don't get along with him, then I guess you'll have to divorce him. I don't want anything to do with you anymore, so I'm going to block you.
What? Why are you blocking me? We're sisters, right?
A woman who goes after someone's husband is not my sister. Goodbye.
Ashley, wait! What am I supposed to do? Ashley, I have a favor to ask you. Can you lend me some money, just a little? I wanted to break up with Terry somehow. So, I approached many men as I could. I ended up going out with one of them, but then Terry and his parents were furious. They asked me for compensation, and it's an amount I can't afford to pay alone. Your husband has a high income, so you must have plenty of money, right? I apologize for trying to steal your husband. I need your help. Hey, Ashley, are you still blocking me? Please, answer me.
After that, Carol managed to divorce Terry. But since the cause of divorce was her unfaithfulness, she was charged a large amount of compensation and had to take on a debt. In order to pay off the debt, Carol is now working part-time in addition to her day job. She's working hard every day to pay off her debts, but no matter how much money she earns, it all goes to pay off her debts. So she is living in extreme poverty. She regrets so much that she shouldn't have targeted my husband. She regrets it very much.
Nancy, your fiance came to our parents' house today. Big yikes, if you ask me. Just when I thought so rare to see your text. What's up? What do you mean, big yikes? He only graduated from high school, right? That's right. You're marrying him? Yeah, that's why he came over to say hi. Wow, Nancy. So you were serious. What's so funny? No one has only a high school diploma nowadays. You'd have to go to college. At least for me. Yeah, for you. But I don't care. Wow. When he came to our parents' house with you, he seemed smart and intelligent at first glance. But when I heard that he graduated from high school, I was turned off at once. I thought he was just an idiot. Don't make fun of my fiancé. Besides, your attitude today was too rude. You were staring at him and laughing. I've never met a high school graduate before. It was so rare that I couldn't help but stare at him. Your fiancé, Ted, right? Ted couldn't study hard enough to go to college, right? Not really. Some people are good at studying, but choose not to go to college. Nancy, you're a total loser, aren't you? What? Marrying a guy with a high school diploma? I think it sucks more than being single all your life. He'll never get ahead in life, and he'll always be poor. Even if you have children, they will be made fun of if their parents have a high school education. I don't think so. You're acting tough again. Well, I guess it suits you. Unlike the beautiful me with many friends, you're just an ugly person with no friends. No wonder you can only marry a man from the bottom of the pile. Your mouth stinks, you know. But I'm telling you, he's not a bottom feeder. Huh? He graduated from high school, so of course he's a bottom feeder. I see. So that's all you wanted to talk about? What? You just wanted to make fun of us, didn't you? No, that's not it. Oh, yeah. When you came to our parents' house, actually, there's something I wanted to tell you. What? I'm going to marry my boyfriend soon. Wow, congratulations. And what's more, my boyfriend graduated from a prestigious university and works for a big company. He's so different from your fiancé, isn't he? He makes a lot more money than your average salaryman. I'm so glad I was born beautiful. Good men just flood to my side. Life's so wonderful for me. How do you like it? Aren't you jealous? Not really. I'm amused that you're acting tough as usual. Well, can't be helped. You've always been overshadowed by me. Mom and Dad love me more. They always get me what I want, even though you can't get any even if you beg. It's true that our parents spoiled you. Mom and Dad only cared about you. They didn't care about me. To be honest, there was no place for me at home. Poor thing! You were ugly and clumsy at the same time. If you want our parents to love you, why don't you behave in a way that makes them happy? Unlike you, I'm not good at that. I'm glad I left our parents' house early. But I did the obligatory wedding greeting, and I'm planning to invite Mom and Dad to the wedding ceremony. You're holding a ceremony? I am. You're kidding! How can you have money for a ceremony when your husband just graduated from high school? We're not poor because he just graduated from high school. We can at least have a wedding ceremony. Oh, really? So when's the wedding? About 3 months from now. I'll send you an invitation when I have more details. Ted, I'm sorry for making you uncomfortable today. My sister was rude to you. My parents were cold and dismissive until they heard about your true identity. I'm so sorry. I'm fine now, Nancy. Anna made fun of me from the beginning to the end, but your parents apologized a lot later. You don't have to worry about me. Besides, you had already told me what kind of people your family was. To tell the truth, it was pretty much as I expected. I see. I really didn't want to take you to my parents' house. I don't want to consider those rude people family. I'm going to stop seeing them after the wedding. Well, I can't be not totally involved with them, but I'll try to be as friendly as possible. Thanks, Ted. Nancy, I got the invitation for the wedding today. Me and my husband aren't going to the wedding. What? Do you have something to do on the day? No, but I'm not going. Because it's a wedding of a high school graduate and an ugly person. No one wants to go. Are you still talking like that, Anna? Your high school graduate husband probably earns a small salary, so the wedding will be very plain. And the food won't be much either, right? It's a waste of money and time. Well, you don't have to come. What? You and your husband don't come. Wait a minute. You'll be in trouble if we don't show up. Why? Ted's family and his relatives are gonna wonder what's wrong, right? Ted's parents died when he was young. Many of his relatives can't come because they live too far away. Instead, many people from work are coming. Most of the groom's relatives won't come. No one will care about you, so it won't be a problem if you don't show up. Oh, really? That's boring. Oh, that's right. I just thought of a good idea. What? I won't invite you to my wedding either. Okay, whatever. What? I don't expect you to invite us from the start, so don't bother. Bye. What's with that cold attitude? Ugh, it kind of pisses me off. Don't get carried away, you uggo. Nancy? Did you get my wedding reply? Yes, I got it yesterday. Thank you for sending it so quickly. We won't be attending. Okay, I understand. So only mom and dad will be attending as a family. I'm sorry, but neither mom nor dad can go to your wedding. What? Rejoice! We're getting married on the same day. The same day? That's right. Did you do it on purpose? Of course. I even made the time of the ceremony exactly the same as yours. Anna, what are you thinking? If you do that, mom and dad will be in trouble. Why would they be bothered? Of course mom and dad would come to my wedding. So stupid. Don't you think it's insane to intentionally pick the same date? Absolutely not. Does your husband know about this? Yes, he knows. When I told him that my sister's husband graduated from high school, he said it's hilarious that he can't even go to college nowadays. He agreed to my plan. You guys make a perfect couple. Anyway, we decided to have our wedding on the same day. I'll show you the difference. I think we should have it on a different day. You just want to harass me. You should think about the people who are going to attend. It would be better for those who will be attending if we have it on the same day. Instead of being invited to a simple ceremony of a couple at the bottom of the hierarchy, they'd be happier if they were invited to our gorgeous wedding than to some bottom-feeding couple's modest ceremony. If we have it on the same day, they don't have to pay for the reception twice. I see. Then I won't make room for you. Well, it's not just will be absent. I don't think anyone's going to your wedding. Sorry. It's going to be a lonely ceremony with none of our relatives attending. I'm so looking forward to the day. What? Don't come crying to me later. What are you talking about? Our parents won't be there and your sister won't be there. Why don't you just cancel your wedding? We won't cancel it. Even though there'll be no one? I wonder which one will be smaller. What? Nothing. Bye-bye. Hey, Nancy! What's going on? Anna, what do you want? I'm busy right before the wedding, so can we do this later? I mean, you are about to get married, right? Are you sure you want to chat now? No one's here! What? The ceremony is about to start and no one is coming. Mom and Dad aren't here either. Not a single relative or acquaintance is coming. Oh. Why? Nancy, you must know something. I thought I told everyone the date and venue properly. I don't know about your acquaintances, but all the relatives and Dad and Mom are coming over here too. What? Why? You knew this would happen, didn't you? You went to the trouble of picking the same date. They have no choice but to choose one or the other. But everyone should be coming to my side. Isn't it strange to prioritize the ugly you over the beautiful me? Who the heck cares if the bride is beautiful or ugly? The reason everyone came here is because my groom is Ted. Huh? My husband is an elite with a first-class college degree. How can he lose to Ted, a high school graduate? Unfortunately, it looks like everyone has to prioritize my side. What do you mean? Ted's company is Dad's company's business partner. He's the CEO. What? Huh? Wait a minute. Ted is the CEO? Yes, he is. Dad holds a very important position in his company. There's no way he could miss the wedding of the CEO of an important business partner. Ted worked for a company for a while after graduating from high school and then started his own business. It was tough when he first started his business, but now it's a big company with over 200 employees. So you're the wife of the CEO? Yep. Why didn't you tell me? I've told you. Huh? I told you when I took Ted to our parents' house for the greeting. Did you? I haven't been home for a while. They didn't know Ted and I were dating. They were freaked out when they found out my fiancé is actually the CEO of Dad's business partner. But you were just looking down on and mocking him, even though Dad was trying to stop you. Was it so? It looked like you ignored Dad, but you didn't really notice him. Now that you mentioned it, I think he did say something about Ted running a company. Oh, so you were listening. But Ted just graduated from high school. I thought it was just a small business run by an individual. That's not true. Ted's company is bigger than Dad's. Then why did you say we should have the wedding on a different day? No matter how much Dad spoiled you, there's no way he could skip the wedding of the CEO of his important business partner. That's why I warned you so much, but you wouldn't listen to me. Because my goal was to have my wedding on the same day as yours. I knew you were just harassing me. I always need to be the center of attention more than you. You were so plain, even in your wedding dress. I couldn't stand you attracting more attention than me. Yikes. I thought I could ruin your wedding. I was sure Mom and Dad would prioritize my wedding. What a pity. Well, because of your rude attitude towards Ted at our parents' house, both Mom and Dad attended the ceremony feeling quite uneasy. Ted doesn't seem to mind at all anymore. They're talking happily now. Hey, did you do that on purpose to get back at me? Of course not. You were the one who picked the same date in the first place. But it would be nice if at least one person came to my ceremony. Turned out you were sneaking around behind my back. You must be the one who made sure no one goes to my wedding. I'm not like you, Anna. I don't do dirty tricks like you do. I mean, didn't you know who was coming and who wasn't before the day of the wedding? You should have at least known they weren't going to be there today by looking at the RSVP's responses. I don't know. I didn't send any invitations. Huh? Then how did you announce the wedding? I announced the wedding on X. I also posted the date, time, and venue of the wedding. That's all? Isn't that enough? I mean, isn't it lame to send out paper invitations nowadays? It's a hassle and you have to pay for postage. Just inform our parents and relatives by mouth. For the rest, it's enough to ask them to look at X. Then, did you get RSVP responses? I don't need that. If they follow me on X, they should come. Even if you say that, there are people who can't come. If they can't make it, Shouldn't they have contacted me to let me know that they won't be coming? How can they notify you of their absence if they haven't been officially invited? Is that so? You remember the wedding invitations I sent, don't you? Invitations are like that for everyone. You also replied to my RSVP. Well, I had no choice but to do it because it came with a reply postcard. Basically, if you don't have that kind of communication, the other party won't think they're invited. Really? You're 25 years old and you don't even know that? I can't believe you felt like you invited someone you knew just because you announced it on X. Even Mom and Dad didn't tell you they were going to your wedding, did they? They looked dumbfounded when I told them I was getting married on the same day as you. They love me more than you. I believe that they would definitely come to mine. You're so self-centered, I'm speechless. But your husband's guests are coming, right? His parents said it was strange that there's no one on my side. So they sent all the guests who had come home. Well, I guess you'll have to cancel your ceremony then. I don't want to. We rented a gorgeous place for the ceremony. But you can't have a ceremony with 0 guests. Hey, Nancy, can't you send some of your guests from your ceremony to mine now? Huh? Because your wedding is a simple, low-budgeted ceremony anyway, right? Just cancel it today. Why don't you just do it another day? Are you stupid? Ted is the CEO of the company. He rented a big venue. There are many guests from work. Then tell Mom and Dad. Even if it's just Mom and Dad, tell them to come here. No can do. Well, I've got a wedding ceremony to go to, so bye-bye. Wait, Nancy! Nancy, is this a good time? I have a favor to ask you. What is it this time? I'm on my honeymoon. Can you please just listen to me? Make it quick. Can I borrow some money? What? The wedding hall charged us a cancellation fee. We can't pay that much ourselves. They're asking for $54,000. Your husband works for a prestigious company. Shouldn't he be able to pay that much? We didn't get a penny of the congratulatory gift we were expecting. Neither he nor I have any savings. It's impossible for both of us to pay it. Then why don't you ask Dad instead of me? He'll do anything you ask anyway. He won't help me either. He's still upset that I made fun of Ted. He says I almost cost his company money. He says he won't lend me a single penny. I see. Even Dad gave up on you this time. It's not funny. My in-laws were also shocked that the wedding was canceled. They won't help us. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, please, Nancy. Can you lend me $54,000? Your husband is the CEO. He can afford $54,000, right? I'll pay you back later, I promise. Just help me out. I don't want to. Why not? We're family, right? I don't consider you as family. You disrespected the man I married and tried to ruin our wedding. Oh no! Oh, Ted wants to see me, so I'd better be going. Wait! Bye. Wait, Nancy! Nancy! What awaited my sister and her husband, who were trying to ruin my wedding, was a tragic end. They both went into debt to pay the cancellation fee for the ceremony. Shortly thereafter, her husband quit his job. His company found out that they were trying to marry on my wedding date to harass me. When his colleagues began to treat him coldly, he handed in his resignation. After that, he was unable to get a new job. They are now living on my sister's earnings, and desperately trying to pay off their debts. Perhaps because of this, she lost lots of weight and looked 10 years older than she was before. She used to be so confident about her appearance, but I can only say that I feel sorry for her. As for me, I am happily living with my newly married husband. I've had a hard time in the family I was born and raised in. From now on, I would like to build a happy family with my husband.
Allison, it's really unfortunate that your dad passed away.
You must have had a hard time with the funeral and everything too. Now that everything is settled, with Dad's inheritance and all, take time to relax.
Yeah, you're right. It's good that he quickly went to the other side. I never expected him to pass away from cancer in his 60s. I got lucky.
What? What are you talking about, Mom?
Do not call me Mom. Disgusting.
What?
My daughter is only Amy, who shares my blood. You are my husband's child. You are not my daughter.
Are you serious? What's going on? Did the shock of Dad's death drive you insane?
Shocked by his death? Of course not. I'm having a party with Amy today.
But you said it was unfortunate that he passed away.
I mean, it's a pity when I think about your future.
What do you mean?
Now that he's gone, there's no need to pretend anymore. I'm going to make you a slave in my house from today.
Huh? I don't understand. What do you mean by slave?
Earn money for me and Amy. Do all the housework for us. Do not disobey our orders. These are the 3 slave rules for you.
Mom, are you serious? Maybe your mental state is a bit off, and you're saying things you don't mean? Since you remarried Dad 10 years ago, the 4 of us have lived happily as a family, haven't we? Sure, we are not blood related, but you treated me as if I were your real daughter, didn't you?
It makes me sick to think about it. You look like his ex-wife. And you don't look like him at all. And you're ugly. Despite that, you act all smart and get into a prestigious university. Do you have any idea how much trouble you cost us?
I borrowed money for my tuition on a scholarship, and I worked part-time to cover the rest. I've been living alone since college days. I don't remember causing any trouble for my family.
Amy was compared to you all the time.
Huh?
She's such a pretty girl and should be loved by the whole world. Because her ugly older sister, you, went to university and acted like a genius. She's not getting the recognition she deserves because of rumors that she's not as good as you. Without you, she would have found a wealthy, highly educated man by now. She would have had a luxurious life. But because of you, she's broken down, depressed, and withdrawn. Poor Amy.
What is that? That's a false accusation. Amy couldn't go to university because the university she applied to was too challenging for her. And when she predictably didn't get in, she refused to attend a different university. I know she's at home without a job or not attending university, but she spends her days going out and having fun. It doesn't seem like she's depressed and withdrawn at all.
What do you know about her? To someone like you, it might sound like a small thing. But because of you, her life has been completely ruined. Now, you should take responsibility. You are going to spend the rest of your life as our slave. Now move back to our house and remember the 3 rules of being our slave.
No way, I won't do that. Now I understand your perspective. Our 10 years together was a lie. And, unfortunately, things turned out this way right after Dad's death. I'm not going back to the house ever again.
Oh, really? Are you sure that's a good idea?
What do you mean?
There are a lot of things that belong to your father in this house. I'm going to burn them all.
What?
I don't know much, but he used to write academic papers, right? I overheard at the funeral that they were planning to compile and present those papers. I'm going to grab a lighter right now and head to his room. While I'm at it, I'll also destroy and throw away all the photos of him and his important stuff.
Stop. Fine. I understand. I'm moving back to the house.
Why didn't you just say so from the beginning? Remember, coming back to our house doesn't make you my daughter. You will be a slave to me and Amy. Is that clear? Answer me.
I understand.
Swear to God and promise me, from now on, you will live as our slave.
I promise. I will live as your and Amy's slave while I'm at my parents' house.
Good. Well then, hurry up and move over here.
Susan, did you eat the cake I bought this morning by any chance? I put it in the fridge.
I ate it just now. Is there a problem?
I bought it because Amy asked me to. It's from a famous shop that sells out quickly. I lined up in front of the shop from 6 a.m. to get it.
So what? It's gone. So why don't you just buy another one?
Amy is going to eat it when she gets back home today. The store is already closed. Why did you eat it without asking? I put a note saying it was Amy's and don't eat it without permission.
Huh? I don't know about that note. It was in my fridge. What's wrong with me eating something that's in my fridge?
Amy will be angry.
At you, yes.
What?
Just tell her that you ate it.
Why do I have to do that much? I woke up early and bought a cake with my own money before work. You eat it without asking, and I should take the blame? It doesn't make sense.
The 3 rules of being our slave. Earn money for me and Amy. Do all the housework for us. Do not disobey our orders. Do you want me to burn your dad's belongings now?
Don't. Okay. I won't say anything about the cake anymore.
Good. Also, where is my money for this month?
What? Didn't I give you and Amy $500 each yesterday?
What? That's it?
Yes.
What do you mean? There's no way this is enough.
Even if you say so, it's impossible. I'm already paying for the food, utilities, and daily necessities for both of you. I barely break even when comparing my monthly expenses and salary. Also, you have Dad's money, so $500 should be enough, right?
Don't talk back to me, you slave. There's no way this little money will be enough. Give each of us an additional $1,000. Of course, not just this month, but every month.
What? You mean you want me to give each of you $1,500 every month? That's too much.
I could burn your dad's belongings at any time.
Even if you threaten me, I can't do it. Considering my income, I can't afford $3,000 just for allowance.
You graduated from a prestigious university, but you can't afford this kind of money? Are you working a low-income job?
It's not about the income. The issue is that the two of you have excessive food expenses. Besides, I have my own life, so I can't spend my entire salary on the two of you.
I don't care about your life. Just give me an extra $1,000 every month. You are our slave. Slaves are not human beings. Asking for a human-like life is a big mistake.
Fine. I'll add an extra $1,000. I'll transfer it to your account.
Also, I want you to mow the yard today.
and clean out the storage room. Oh, also, I'm tired of the white plates we are using now, so get me a more colorful set of dishes. Understood. Hey, Allison. What on earth is going on? What? I'm working right now. Can we talk later? It's an emergency. I just got back from a tea party and our house was under demolition. Did you do this? I tried to get them to stop, but they kicked me out, telling me that outsiders are not allowed in here. This house is mine. Huh? What are you misunderstanding? That house isn't yours. What? Of course it's my house. My husband passed away and I inherited this house. I inherited it. That's what it says in Dad's will. What? Did he leave a will? I've never heard of such a thing. I mentioned it at the funeral. It seems neither Susan nor Amy were listening to me properly. The two of you inherited only a small amount of Dad's savings. The house, stocks, and other assets were all given to me, his daughter. Therefore, the house is mine, and I have the right to demolish it. What? Why did he give the property to me, his wife? Amy is his daughter too. We should have an equal share of the inheritance with you. What? Didn't you say the same thing before? That the only real daughter is the daughter by blood? I guess Dad thought the same thing. What are you so angry about? The inheritance issue is a separate matter, isn't it? Deciding about money with just a little emotion isn't okay. It involves family's life. Family? The only real family Dad had was me. I'm his wife. So what? Perhaps Dad had a sense of it too, about the true nature of you and Amy. When he got cancer and realized his life was short, he wrote in his will to leave most of the inheritance to me, to ensure that I could escape from the evil mother and daughter and live on my own. What did you say? Even though you're a slave, you dare talk to us like that? I'm not a slave. Did you forget what I said before? What? I said I would live as a slave while I was at my parents' home. Now that house is gone, I'm not a slave anymore. Oh, really? But what about his belongings? If you tear the house down, it will be torn apart along with the house. As for Dad's belongings, I've already moved them to a safe place. What? When? I'm the only one who had the key to his room. Well, you just shoved it in the back of a chest randomly. Thanks to that, even when I took the key, you didn't notice. That can't be true. I checked every day to make sure it wasn't gone. Of course, I didn't just take the key. I replaced it with a dummy. It looks the same, but it won't open. So if you tried to enter the study, you'd have noticed. But it seems you had no interest in Dad's belongings. I'm glad you didn't try to get into the room. What the hell? Stop the demolition now! No way. While you and Amy were out, I secretly took Dad's belongings. It took me 4 months, but I finally managed to take out everything. Finally, I can say goodbye to this crappy life by demolishing the house. It's been a really long time. The days were like hell, but thinking of Dad helped me endure. Dad's research papers and belongings will be entrusted to someone who truly cherishes him. I don't want to have anything to do with trash like you ever again. Trash? You think to talk to me like that? Why don't you worry about yourselves? I'm not going to stop the demolition. I will sell the vacant lot. You guys won't have anywhere to live. You've been spending the savings you inherited from Dad like a fool. There's not much left now, right? Both of you are unemployed. Ever thought about how you're gonna get by from now on? You should give me the money. $1,500 each month to me and Amy. That was the deal. That was the deal while I was living in that house. But now that house is gone, and I've moved elsewhere. The deal's off. You've got to be kidding me. You're ugly. You're a slave. Well, you are probably thrilled that I'm gone now. Your pretty daughter Amy should be able to get the recognition she deserves now, right? If you're right, Amy will marry a wealthy man and have a luxurious life. Why don't you ask her to support you this time? Well then, goodbye. Wait a minute. Wait, Allison. With the family home being torn down and using up all the dad's inheritance, Susan and Amy had to live in a cheap, shabby motel. Due to the lack of money, both of them reluctantly decided to work. Susan, who had been a housewife for many years, and Amy, a high school graduate who had never worked in her life, could only manage low-paying part-time jobs. Even just living a normal life was a struggle. But the two, unable to shake off their past wasteful spending and luxury habits, in no time at all, they fell into a hell of debt. I entrusted the paper my dad left me to a professor at his university and asked him to present it. It brings me great joy that there are people who cherish my dad's achievements above all else.
I'm sorry to bother you on such short notice, but there's a friend of mine who is usually too busy to see me. They invited me on a trip and I said yes. So, can you take care of Daisy? What? What do you mean take care of Daisy? You said you'd take care of her. I did say that, but I don't have a choice, do I? I have my own social life, you know. I'm going out of town too, so it's the same as you. What part of this is the same? I'm going on a business trip. I'm not just going out to have some fun. I'm going on a business trip and I won't be home until next week. I asked you to take care of Daisy and you agreed. I thought it'd be fine. Everyone has certain plans, don't they? Huh? Don't change the subject. What are you gonna do about Daisy? There's no problem. She was running a fever, so I put her out of the balcony. Now her temperature will go down after a while, so we don't have to worry about it, right? You're kidding, right? No, it's not a joke. I'm serious. She had a fever, so I thought I'd cool her down with a natural cooling solution. I'm a genius, right? You can't do that. Do you know what temperature it is outside right now? Come on, I don't know. I know it's cold, but wow, calm down. It's close to freezing. I'm sure it'll be fine. Kids are strong. They wear short sleeves and shorts even in the middle of winter, right? So it's fine. Daisy is only 1 year old. How can she be fine? Put her back in her room right away. I can't. I'm already in the car with my friend driving. We've already been driving for an hour, and now you want me to ask him to go back home? That's impossible. If you're so worried about it, you go home. I'm in Toronto right now. Even if I got on the plane right now, it would take me 2.5 hours to get there. She'd be fine on her own for that long, wouldn't she? What are you talking about? If she doesn't warm up right now, her life will be in danger. You're overreacting. You went on a business trip and I haven't fed her for 3 days and she's alive. Kids are stronger than you think. Huh? Why didn't you feed her? Because you have to feed her baby food or something, right? I don't know anything about that. That's why I made it for you. I made it, so all you have to do was heat it up in the microwave. I even explained to you how long it takes to heat it up. Did you? I asked you by text if it was all eaten. And you replied, yes, it was. That means I ate it. What? I said I had a toothache lately. I thought that's why you prepared soft food for me. That can't be true. There's no way you could have mistaken baby food for adult food. I did put a note on the table saying it was Daisy's food, didn't I? Yes, you did put a note on it. But that means there's no food for me. You don't work, so you can at least prepare your own food. If you say that, Daisy doesn't work either. You should let her prepare her own food. Huh? Have you lost your mind? You know what a 1-year-old can and can't do. Calm down. I used to have a parakeet. I didn't have to feed it for almost a week and it survived. So I'm sure she'll be fine for a few more days. Huh? Don't put Daisy and a parrot in the same category. That's enough. It was stupid of me to leave you in charge. Huh? I'll explain the situation to my boss and ask him to let me go home right now. Yeah, why didn't you just do that from the beginning? You're no longer needed. Why don't you just stay with your friends? Wait a minute. You're not thinking about divorce, are you? Then what? That's the least I should do. I'm in trouble. I don't have a job. So what? Don't treat me like I'm an ATM. I don't have time for you anymore. Wait a minute. I'm not getting a divorce. After everything you've done, how could you not think you're getting divorced? What? Scum. My name is Melissa. I have a family of 3 with my husband, who is a scumbag, Kevin, and 1-year-old Daisy. Kevin suddenly quit his job 6 months ago and promised to look for a new job right away. But he never seems to be looking for a new job. He has been playing all the time. If only he would take an active role in housework and childcare. But he keeps eating and using up all the food. He's making me work even harder. I've been thinking about divorce for a while, but I have a daughter, and I had a faint hope that he would change someday. I was really hoping that. This incident has made it clear to me that this was a mistake. I don't intend to continue our married life. But my first priority right now is my daughter. Even if I got my boss's permission to go to the airport right now, it would take me 3 hours to get home. If I don't rescue my daughter from the balcony right now, I decided to contact someone. And then I found out something unbelievable. Thank you so much for rescuing my daughter. No problem. We have daughters the same age as each other, and when we are in trouble, it's natural, right? We're in the same apartment next door to each other, and you can always count on me. I'm glad we exchanged contact information. Thank you so much for taking care of it so quickly. You asked the landlord to unlock the door. I'm so thankful you thought to contact him. Yes, thanks also to the landlord who was able to help us even though it was at night. I'll be sure to thank him later. By the way, about Daisy, you called an ambulance and went to the hospital with her. I'm sorry for everything. I don't want you to apologize. I saw the doctor earlier, but she's in critical condition. Oh no! She's got a cold and she's had her body cool down too quickly. She's very weak. She was malnourished too. The doctor was very surprised. Will she recover? So far, I can't say. But she hasn't regained consciousness yet. Are you serious? I wish I could tell you it's not true, but I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. That's okay. If it weren't for you, the situation would have been even worse. All I can do is pray for her to regain consciousness. I would absolutely hate to see such a good girl die. Thanks. I'm on my way to the airport right now. It'll take me about 3 hours to get to the hospital. I'm really sorry, but can I ask Daisy to stay with you until then? Of course, I will. Thank you. Of course, I'll make it up to you. I don't need that. Daisy is such a sweet girl. I'm with her because I don't want to leave her by herself. But how did this happen? Actually, I asked my husband to take care of our daughter while I was on a business trip. He left Daisy on the balcony when she was sick. Then he went on a trip. My husband ate all the food I had prepared for Daisy. What? He ate the baby food? It sounds crazy, doesn't it? And to leave the child behind and travel. I mean, Melissa, you were on a business trip. Since when? Since the day before yesterday. I see. So that's how it is. I was thinking something is strange. So that voice wasn't Melissa's. What are you talking about? Well, maybe it's better not to ask now with Daisy here. Tell me. But I feel like I have to know now. I understand. Actually, for the past 2 days, I've been hearing voices coming from your apartment. What kind of voices? Well, it's hard to say, but it sounded like 2 people having sex. Okay. The apartment where we live is relatively new and the walls are solid, right? So I've never been bothered by it before. But the last 2 days, the voices were so loud that I was surprised. That loud? Yes, that's right. Seriously, it was so loud that it blocked out the sound of my TV. That means he must have had a woman in there with him. You should have called me right away. Because, I thought it was suspicious too. I was trying to convince myself that it was Melissa. You're right. I'm really sorry for making you feel bad. So, he left Daisy alone and flirted with a girl. That's really unbelievable. He's a scumbag. I'm really mad too. When I was single, I was naive and I dated a few scumbags. But never this much of a scumbag. Come to think of it, when Daisy was left on the balcony, didn't you hear her crying or something? No, she was already limp and weak when I came to get her. I don't think she had the energy to cry. I see. I don't mean to blame you, but why did you entrust Daisy to someone like that? I don't know your husband very well. Has he been like that since Daisy was born? He seemed really happy when Daisy was born. He said, let's protect her together. But 6 months ago, my husband suddenly quit his job and became unemployed. He changed from then on. He's been leaving Daisy to me. I'm the only one who earns enough money for the 3 of us to survive. I have to go on a business trip to earn money to make ends meet. Are you the kind of person who couldn't ask your parents or anyone else for help? Both of my parents' homes are far out of state. So I was thinking of refusing the business trip. But my husband promised to take good care of her. I believed him. He's her father, after all. You'd think he'd at least take care of his child. My ex was a scumbag in his own way, but he never put his children in danger. I wanted to believe that he had love for our daughter. I understand. Oh, Daisy woke up! Really? I just called the doctor. She regained consciousness, so she's fine now. I think she's waiting for you. I'm so glad. Thanks to you. Actually, I couldn't stop crying all the way to the airport. I want to run over right now and give Daisy a huge hug. Daisy did a great job with her tiny body. When you see her, give her a lot of kisses. I'll hug her and kiss her so much. She'll be so happy to see you. I know. I'll be landing soon, so I'm heading straight to the hospital. See you soon. Okay, take care. Has Daisy's fever gone down? With freezing cold weather, you left Daisy on the balcony, and now you're pretending to be worried about her. It wasn't just a fever, she was so cold. Which means that thanks to me, the fever has gone down. I knew it. Nature's medicine is awesome. Are you serious? You put her in a very dangerous situation. If it had been a little later, she would have died. Oh, really? I was going to leave today, but things got so hectic that I'm going back to my friend's place for one more night. That's all I wanted to say. Oh, right. You don't have to come back ever. What? Why? What are you so angry about? Come on, get back in a good mood. I almost lost Daisy because of you. It's not about my mood. Daisy's alive, right? Then why don't you let it go? See? I told ya. Kids are strong. You care too much. Stop thinking you're right. Children can lose their lives so easily. What you did is the same as a criminal. You're really overreacting. I was traveling. I bought you a souvenir. Put yourself in a good mood. I don't want that, so pay me $30,000 alimony and I get a divorce. Huh? You're cheating on me, aren't you? Of course not. Then, what are you doing with who now? What? I'm relaxing at a friend's house. You're tired from your trip. You should relax once in a while. Once in a while? How can you say that when you haven't worked for 6 months? It's no use trying to fool me. She's from Connecticut, right? Huh? It's no use trying to lie to me. You took a trip with her and now you're at her house, right? What? You're looking from somewhere? I've hired a private detective. They know everything you do. Why would you do such a thing? They told me you were bringing girls into the house. My mom friend who lives next door told me. You're kidding. Which one? Left. Left? Could it be that cheap-looking woman? You exchanged contacts with her. Yeah, our kids are the same age, so we hit it off. We've been friends since we moved here. She's not the most respectable-looking woman, but she's a nice person who's always helping me out and taking good care of Daisy. How is it possible? I didn't know that girl had a kid. She wears a lot of makeup and brand-name stuff all the time. She definitely doesn't seem to like kids or anything. Looks can be deceiving. By the way, it was the neighbor mom who saved Daisy. If it wasn't for her, Daisy might not have made it. I can't thank her enough. But why did she... How did she know I was bringing a woman into the house? I made sure there were no one around when I went into the room. Because you guys were so loud. Sounds like you guys were having a lot of fun. Oh my God. I knew you were out of town on a business trip, so I didn't worry. I just got carried away. You got carried away? How can you say such a stupid thing after having an affair? And she's not the only one who cheated with you, right? Huh? The woman you're with in Connecticut right now is a different woman than the one you brought into the house, isn't it? No, it's not. Because the woman you were having an affair with came to our house the other day. Huh? Why? Seems like you said she could come over anytime she wanted because your wife wasn't home. She said she thought you were on an overseas business trip because you talked like that. She was trying to run away, but I caught her and asked her a lot of questions. Looks like she used Daisy's food I had prepared for some kinky sex play too. That's really disgusting. And I asked the detective about it. I heard that there are girls from all over the state. They come to play with when I'm working during the day. One in New York, and today you're in Connecticut. Where the hell are you going tomorrow? New York is for New York girls. Connecticut girls have their good points. Are you stupid? Shut up! I wanted to dream a little too. I used the hookup app. It was hard work meeting my girlfriends at each location. That's bullshit. You've been cheating on your wife since you've lost your job, and you didn't even look for a job. Listen, there's a reason for that. What's that? I happened to look up at the sky and saw a bird flying freely. I hated myself for what I'd done. I thought to myself, what am I doing at work every day? I don't want to be arguing with my boss or my clients. So I decided to live by instinct. Huh? That's the reason? There's nothing wrong with me. What's bad is human instincts that can't be suppressed even after marriage. No, it's all your fault. Huh? You don't work, you don't take care of your 1-year-old child. You're no better than an insect. You're no better than a slug. You're such a piece of shit, you make me want to vomit. What's the matter? What's wrong with you? Because you keep coming up with these lame excuses, I have to say things I don't want to say, don't I? Are you trying to tell me that the lower half of your body has no personality? You really are a pathetic person, aren't you? You don't have to say all that. I don't care about cheating at this point. But the fact that you put Daisy in danger for such a stupid reason, I'll never forgive you. I don't have a choice. If I take a 1-year-old kid to a girl's place, I'd get dumped. Oh, enough, enough, enough. I know it's not worth talking about. You can go in jail for now. Huh? What you did, it's a crime of abandonment. What's that? Parents have a duty to raise their children. But you left your daughter on the balcony with a high fever without feeding her. Do you really think that's not a crime? I thought it was fine. It was unintentional. That's not possible. You knew what you were doing. You did something that even an adult wouldn't have been able to stand. Especially a 1-year-old wouldn't be okay. But, huh? She wants me to come over right now. Can I just talk to her a minute? Go ahead, go ahead. You're kidding! She pushed me onto her balcony and locked the door. I don't get it. I just asked the detective to negotiate with her, to keep that guy from escaping until the police arrive. I told her, if you lock him on the balcony, I won't sue you for adultery. Huh? The police! I've called the police. I'm sure they'll be there soon. I don't want you to run away or anything by then. Wait a minute! I'm not dressed. In this cold weather, I look like a pervert. And she's gone away. You, do something about it. It's freezing in Connecticut. It's nature's medicine, as you said. You can chill that crazy head of yours. It's cold. It's not good. I'll catch a cold if I don't do something. You did the same thing to Daisy. You're an adult. You can handle it. What? I'm naked. I'm simmering and I can't write. Don't worry. The police will be there soon. Good luck. Help! A few minutes later, Kevin was found rattling and shaking on the balcony. The police arrested him. And as it was, he was charged with abandonment of a person responsible for the protection of children. He was given a 2-year grace period. With the help of a lawyer, the divorce was finalized immediately. Of course, I had custody of our child. I'll never let Daisy see that man again. I demanded $30,000 in alimony and $100,000 in child support. Kevin, who has been playing with women for 6 months without working, has no savings. He has nothing. When I talked to my parents-in-law about it, they promised me that they would get him a strict job through their connections. My father-in-law promised me that he would make sure that I would get the money. He's a very strict man. I'm sure he will have a very hard life ahead of him. By the way, there are girlfriends from each state. Except for the one in New York who came to our house, they didn't know that my husband was married. I can only say that it is really scum to hide the fact that he is married and go out with girls. I demanded $20,000 in alimony only from the girlfriend in New York. She realized that she couldn't get out of it, so she immediately transferred the money to me. Daisy is now completely fine. Emily decided to throw a party to celebrate her recovery. It's really reassuring to have her so close by. I'm glad I divorced such a lousy man. I hope Daisy will not be lonely. I want to continue to give Daisy lots of love and affection.
Oh my god! Today's meal is particularly awful. I can't believe you tried to make me eat something that tastes like dog food. What kind of harassment is this?
Dog food? Are you talking about the meal I made for you this morning?
Exactly. I had no choice but to choke it down. Don't make me eat that disgusting food again. You've been married to Jake for 2 years, and you've been living with me for 3 months already, right? When are you going to learn to cook something decent? I've been giving you cooking tips every day. Why don't you show some improvement?
You always complain when I cook frozen food. I wake up at 4 a.m. every morning to make sure you have breakfast and lunch ready. And now you're saying it's like feeding you dog food? If you dislike my cooking that much, why don't you cook for yourself? I have a full-time job and I'm doing my best to juggle work and household responsibilities. Since you don't have a job, why not handle your meals?
What are you implying? Taking care of your mother-in-law is also part of being a wife. I feel sorry for my son who has to eat your awful cooking every day. For your sake, I suggested living together so I could teach you how to cook.
My husband enjoys what you call dog food. I've been making Jake's lunch alongside your breakfast. Essentially, he's eating the same meals. Jake has never complained about the food. The only one who seems to have an issue is you.
He's just being nice to you. He's lying to spare your feelings, you know. Can't you even realize that?
I don't think so. Besides, you end up eating everything anyway, right?
What?
Well, my lunch break is almost over. I have to go now.
What do you mean you have to go? We are not done talking.
I'm at the office, Victoria. I'm sorry, but I have to go back to work.
Hey, we are talking about an important thing. Ah, Jesus Christ. Looks like I'll have to teach you a proper lesson.
You did it, didn't you? All the stew I just made is spilled in the sink. Why did you do that?
Yes, I threw it away.
I knew it. What were you thinking?
I tasted it while you were in the bathroom. It was awful, completely inedible. Tasted like it was rotten. Could have caused food poisoning. That's why I had to throw it away. My son could get hospitalized eating that food.
I bought the ingredients after work today. There's no way they could have gone bad. And please, don't waste food like this. If you don't like my cooking, you don't have to eat it. You didn't have to throw it away like that.
Oh, really? I wondered why it tasted like that. Now, because of you, there's nothing edible left in this house. I'm going out to eat with my friends tonight.
What?
I don't want to get sick from eating your cooking. Since I have to eat out because of you, you'll be paying for it. I'll charge you later.
Why do I have to pay for it? I don't get it.
Don't you ever talk back to me. I refuse to eat such dog food level stew. Well, you've learned your lesson now. Make sure you cook a decent meal next time.
Hi, honey. I just finished work. I'm heading home now. You cooked my favorite stew today, right? I'm sorry I had to work overtime today. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to be home and eat the best stew in the world.
Well, your mother threw it away.
What?
She threw it away while I was in the bathroom. She proudly told me about it when I asked her.
What the hell? I can't believe she did that.
She said it tasted rotten. That's why she decided to throw it away.
No way that's true. You would never cook food like that. The packed lunches you make for me every day are really good too.
Thank you, honey. So there's no food that I can serve you right away.
I see. I'm sorry about my mom. It was a mistake that we agreed to live with her. I thought she needed to be with us after my father left her. I feel bad that you have to wake up early every day to cook. But if I try to talk to her, she just gets even more stubborn. I'm really sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I love cooking for you. I'm sorry. I know you were excited about the stew. If I noticed sooner what she was planning to do, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Looks like your mother went out to eat, so I'll cook again.
Oh, honey, you don't have to do that. How about we go out to eat too?
Are you sure?
Yeah, why not? It's a long weekend too, so how about we grab some drinks?
That sounds good. Actually, there are things I want to talk about without your mother around.
All right. I will get back home in 30 minutes. You should get ready soon.
All right. Take care, honey. See ya.
Let's enjoy tonight. I'm here to hear whatever you want to share, honey. See ya.
Hey, Alex. Where are you now? Why aren't you home? Who's going to take care of the house? This is unforgivable. You should know your position. If you have time to hang out outside, put effort into improving your cooking skills. I can't believe you went out overnight without preparing meals for me. You're a failure as a wife. When you get back, I have to lecture you very well. I won't stop until you apologize sincerely. Be prepared. Alex, when are you going to come back? This is unacceptable. Since there was no food in the house, I had no choice but to eat out. When you come back, I'll charge you the full cost of the meal that I paid. And that's not all. Because you're not here, the laundry and cleaning have piled up. You've abandoned your job as a wife. You're the worst. I can't take this anymore. Jake should consider divorcing a wife like you. Be prepared. Alex, so you finally came back. You were out with Jake during this long weekend?
Yes, that's right. Do you have any problem?
Yes, I do. Well, it's good that it wasn't an affair. But you neglected your important role of cooking for your mother-in-law and went on a trip. It's unforgivable.
So a wife isn't allowed to go on trips with her husband? Why is everything I do wrong to you?
Shut up! If you're back home now, prepare the meal, clean, and do laundry. Do it quickly. And pay me back the money that I spent on food while you were away.
Oh, God.
Hey, why didn't you cook for me? Even though it's bad, I always eat your terrible food.
I won't cook for you anymore because you'll throw it away.
What?
You just want to make a complaint for no reason. It's unacceptable that you always waste food. Why do I have to cook for a person who just throws food?
That's why I'm telling you to cook good food, aren't I? You're the one wasting ingredients. A cheeky wife like you deserves a divorce. Even Jake must be sick of such terrible food. I'm so ashamed that you're the wife of my son. I'll talk to Jake and kick you out of this house.
Oh, really? Then do you know where Jake is right now?
What are you talking about? He's at home. Hold on. What's going on?
Mom?
Jake, where did you go? Oh, I see. Your wife made another terrible food, so you went out to buy food for us, right? Oh, you're such a good son.
Alex makes terrible food?
Yeah. You know what? She didn't prepare a meal for me. She has no respect. You've seen it too, right? She's really bad at cooking. She makes food that only a dog would eat. On top of that, she's always very rude to me. You know what she said to me earlier?
She said she won't cook for you anymore?
Oh, you already know?
Well, I'm with Alex right now.
Huh?
I'm at Alex's parents' place.
Why?
We spent our long weekend here. Alex and her family cooked food for me, and it was really good.
Oh, Lord. Are you okay? I can't believe she's making you eat that disgusting food. You should come back.
That's enough. Mom, you've been relying on Alex's cooking skills since you married Dad.
Huh?
I've been wondering when you would realize that we already know it.
Wait, what are you saying? What do you mean I was relying on Alex? You got married to Alex 2 years ago. We started living together just 2 months ago. It doesn't make any sense.
You really haven't noticed?
What are you talking about?
You just buy food at the deli and pretend that you cook it, don't you?
What? No. Why would I do that?
That deli is run by Alex's family.
What?
By the way, Alex also works there in the kitchen.
No way. That's ridiculous. She must be lying. I've never seen her working there.
That's because she works in the kitchen. Listen, Mom, you've been lying to us for 20 years, serving us the food that Alex cooked. You're telling me Alex is bad at cooking? Aren't you the one who now knows that that's not true?
Oh no. I mean, it's all a misunderstanding.
What kind of misunderstanding is there?
I didn't know Alex worked at that deli.
Whether you knew or not, the fact remains that you wasted food and harassed my wife. You were saying Alex's cooking is bad. Meanwhile, you proudly served dishes from Alex's family deli on our table. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You know what? Including me, Alex, and her family, we all hate people who waste food.
Listen to me, Jake.
You can't stay with us anymore.
What? It's only been 2 months since we started living together. It's too sudden.
How can we keep living together when you harass my wife like this?
I won't do that anymore. I promise.
I don't trust you.
Why not?
You've been lying to us for 20 years. It's hard to trust someone who's been lying that long.
I won't lie anymore. Promise.
No matter what you say, I won't change my mind. I've already terminated the lease for that apartment at the end of this month.
What? Really? Why do you have to go this far?
I know if I don't, you won't leave us alone. We used this long weekend to look for a new place. And we were lucky to find one quickly.
Then I'll come live with you in the new place.
Mom, please. I can't do this anymore.
You're leaving me? The one who was divorced because of your father's infidelity? How could you do this to me?
Of course, Dad was wrong to cheat, and I'm not on his side at all. I mean, it's rather ironic that he left because he fell in love with a woman who's good at cooking.
What?
Dad never said anything, but he knew that you were lying to us for a long time.
Oh no. Really?
I did feel somewhat sorry for you being left alone after being cheated on. So when you wanted to live together, I accepted, didn't I? But then, you started harassing Alex, and you never did any housework. Plus, I can't believe you asked Alex to pay you for your food. It's just too much, Mom. I'm done with you. Please, reflect on your actions, Mom. Pack up your things, and please leave as soon as possible. If you don't move out by the end of this month, I'll have to forcibly kick you out.
Jake!
Goodbye, Mom.
The next day, Victoria stormed into our deli and caused a scene. But we knew she would come in, so we promptly called the police. She wasn't arrested, but she seemed frightened when the police arrived. After that, somehow she realized her mistake and left the apartment quietly. Jake and I relocated and started a new life. Living without her, I gradually felt the stress melting away. My constant headaches vanished, and life became much